Hello wonderful people, welcome to Seeker Graphics. Today I'll be taking you through simple steps and procedure in Photoshop as a complete beginner. Learning Photoshop is quite easy and simple. All you need is a laptop to start. So in front of me is an HP 1030G3. This is a high-spec laptop, has an 8GB RAM and 256 SSD storage. Most Photoshop designers use the Apple Mac, but if you are on a low budget, you can afford one of these laptops, these HP laptops, and you can also buy one of these laptops from our stores at Swift Communication GH. So this is my home screen, and when you look at my taskbar, you can see the Photoshop icon there. So I'm going to click it and open it right now. So you can see I am starting Photoshop. This is Adobe Photoshop 2018. It's also cool when you have the 2019 or even the 2017. They all work perfectly. It's just some small changes between them. So it has successfully opened, and you can see I have already done some designs for myself. When you have a fresh start page, you will see that there's nothing like that here, but since it has been already open and I've been working with it, so you can see there are some of my designs on the dashboard, the platform. So I'm going to create new. When you can see create new on your left, so I'm going to create new. So when you look closely here, you can see there are, if you can see, custom and a lot of different sizes and more here. You can see landscape, and when you go to photo 2, you can also see A4, A6, and they all come with their sizes. Adobe Photoshop has already given you their sizes for them, so you can just click and then use the sizes you want here. Or you can also customize it by also clicking pixels or inches. There are a lot there. You can also play with them and customize your own size, the size of your sheet that you are working with. We are going to use our own measurements here, and we are going to make the width, I think 1000 px. We are using px here, and then the height of, I think I'll use 650 here. So we have a width of 1000 px and a height of 650 px. Next we go to resolution, or what we call DPI. So here you can see there's 300 DPI, and the higher the DPI means you are printing, and then the lower means it's for screen. So here, since it's high 300, we are telling Photoshop or our documents that we will be printing the document. That is why we have to set it a high DPI for 300. And we also have to change the RGB to CMYK. Anytime you print it, we use CMYK. CMYK is for print and RGB is for screen. When we want to use our design, when we are doing a design for screen, we will have to change from the 300 to 96. 96 will be okay for screen. So anytime you're designing for screen, 96, and then you change the color mode also to RGB. RGB is also for screen. So you should know the two, that CMYK is for printing and then RGB is for screen. And then 96 is for also screen, and then 300 is for printing. So the higher is for printing, and then the lower is for screen. Don't make it too low. You can't make it too low to like 50. It's supposed to be 96. That's the recommended one. I recommend to every beginner to use 96, and then that is it. So here you leave it there, you leave it the same, and then I think for the rest, yes, we leave it the same, and then we come to everything check. So we go to advanced option, and I think advanced option 2 is also check. Just leave it the same for beginners and then create. So here you can see your white sheet. This is your canvas. So the white area is where your design will be available at. This is where you need to put your design at, and you can also see at the left side of your laptop or your desktop, you can also see your tool panel. You can see here that there are various tools you can play with as a beginner. You have the lasso tool, the quick selection tool, the crop tools. I'll go over each and every one of these tools in my upcoming videos, so stay tuned to each of them. The zoom tool, the triangle tool, and I'll show you easy ways to use them. And it's very simple. It's not anything bigger. Here you can also save your files and also know how to export them. I know most of you like PNG files where they have no backgrounds, or you can also export it in JPG, JPEG and more. So there's a lot you can do on Photoshop. Up there you can also have your layer type, your selection, the windows and more. You know, Photoshop is really broad. There's a lot you can do here on Photoshop. And don't worry, I'll take you through each and every one. And if you have any questions too, you can also leave them in the comment below. Here you also have as your design being made, you also have a pop-up there too that is showing you or directing you to how many tools and designs and items you have brought in onto your page. So the white area is where everything is going to happen, and on our next video we will do our first design, and you are going to also try some on your own and then see how it goes with the rest of them. So stay tuned and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Zika Graphics. Thanks for watching. See you on the next channel. Bye.